But I think business is totally changing, and we are not doing anything extraordinary. We are doing what we are supposed to do, which is adapt to the times. I think if Formula E was to be only a race, it would be a failure. Formula E is what it is because it's much more than a race. Formula E wants to, in a small manner, I mean, we are modest, we know what we are, but we want to change things in our field. We want to change the way people move around in their cars. And, to do that, we can contribute in many different aspects, but mainly two. One is perception, second is technology. By competition is how you improve technology. We've seen this in Formula One and the motor industry over years and years and years, from the fuel injection to carbon brakes to even the rear mirrors. Everything comes from racing. We want to play the same role on the electric car space. So battery developments, energy recovery systems, better electric motors will be designed and developed in Formula E and then will be used on the road cars. And this will make electric cars the obvious choice for everyone, because what we want, what Formula E wants, is that all cars in the world are electric. And this will happen sooner or later, but it will happen. All cars in the world will be electric. The medium-term success targets are also quite ambitious. In the medium term, I would like to see the big car manufacturers in Formula E and using Formula E as their research and development platform to improve their electric cars. Perception is key when talking about electric cars. People still think electric cars are ugly, not efficient, not practical. And it's not true. 95% of the traject of the movements of people in cars are under 10 miles. They go to their job, they come back, they go to the shop, they go to the movies. Those are trips that can be done very well with an electric car. But still there is a problem of perception. The younger generation is particularly the one we need to work on. Those kids, if they see electric cars racing on a cool environment, with their favorite drivers on them, going very fast, they will want to buy electric cars. And immediately we see that kids are much more attracted to electric cars than to traditional combustion cars. Well, I think when you look at the streets where we will, in our cities where we live in 20 years, you will see something totally different. Not only because the cars will be electric, and I believe the majority of the cars, maybe in 20 years, or probably all of the cars will be electric, but probably because they will be driverless also. And probably because they will be totally connected. Probably because they will know exactly which street they should use to go the fastest way, avoiding all the traffic. Probably they will spread the traffic out evenly. Or many other things. When you come from that museum, Computer History Museum, and you see where we are today, the only thing you understand is that you cannot imagine what this will be like in 20 years. But it will be definitely different, and it will be definitely cleaner and more sustainable, because technology is the most powerful tool to fight the problems we have with the pollution and the climate. Well, for me, the ideal vision, because of course, you have to have a goal, but it's a world powered, 95% by solar energy, which is, I think, realistically the best source of energy we can achieve. Again, we will need a technology breakthrough to achieve that. A world populated by clean means of transportation, many different clean means of transportation, not necessarily cars. Cars are one, maybe not the ideal one. There has to be cars because there's some routes that can only be covered by car, but many other ways. You have public transportation, trains, but everything clean. And that will be already very, very substantial, because if you reduce the way we produce the energy, if you reduce the carbon emission of the energy, or you eliminate the carbon emission of the way we produce energy, and you eliminate the carbon emission of the transportation, you're eliminating basically the two biggest sources of carbon emissions into the atmosphere. So, the objective is that will only arrive with technology. So technology really is the tool that can save us. But again, I'm optimistic. If you look at, again, I go back to the example of the Computer History Museum. Computers were huge, and it was a chemistry problem. So once they were able to find the right chemistry for the microprocessors and the chips to be smaller and smaller and smaller, they solved that problem. Batteries or energy storage is also a chemistry problem. Someone will crack it. And when they do, you will charge your phone once every year, and your electric car will go for 10,000 miles. When that is there, that's the world we would like to see.